All right. Happy Saturday. Oh, God. Let's get real comfy because it's going to be some daily games. And then, as mentioned in the Record promo channel, Mighty number 9. And then maybe some Peak Solo after because I'm fucking addicted. That's out again. I was taking a look at all the games that you had sent, Shark. I'm actually very excited to get some of them. I have no idea what to expect from Mighty number 9, but I'm open. I will say one strike against Mighty number 9 off rip. I started it up just to do the volume check. The voice that says Mighty number 9 is like separated from the background noise, so I can't turn that down. So yeah, that's cool of them. That's cool of them to include separate audio to tweak in the settings and for me to not be able to touch it. But I think the game could be good. I think the game could be fun. Let's see here. I just gotta do my check here. I think I'm coming through fine. Thankfully, the audio source was pre-checked before stream, unlike last time, so let's see here. We're doing some connections. Now this is different. I mean, let's see. I mean, Trek and Wars sticks out, but that could be a red herring. What freaking else? Dill, Sage, Star Anise. And am I on again right now? So connection is ass, but every other second I hear sounds good. Okay, for sure. I'll take it. Thank you for tuning in regardless. And I also hope the situation down there is all chilling because you mentioned what was going on. You know, I mean, I can only imagine that's a little hectic, but if you guys got it held down there, that's great. Sage, Anise, Dill, and Mace, are they spices? Yes, herbs and spices. Okay. Let's see. Hike, trek, march, into tramp. Walking? Travel on foot. Word up. Let's see. Hunter, Kelly, Sarah. I mean, these were almost names. Hope is a last name. Nope. This is straight up wrong. Bing chilling, that's what's up. Love to hear it. These could be like suffix words for something. I immediately thought Star Wars, but Trek is already taken, so I don't know if it's not even that. Could these be anagrams? Hunter. Wars, no. I feel like because we haven't gotten purple yet, it could be some fuck shit like every word but with an L taken out. Bottle P Lux Cope. There's not even a single match there. As far as I'm concerned, there's no 3 out of 4, so that's concerning. I just kind of have to guess. That's 1 away. Okay. Cope, Hunter, Lux, Wars. One of these is out. Wow. NT, Shades of Green. What? European capitals? Luxembourg, Copenhagen, Saratoga, Warsaw. Shades of Green, Bottle, Hunter, Kelly P. I'm not following. Okay, that's fine. Before I freaking... First off, I'm going to turn my browser volume down before this mini gets solved. In addition, plus. Rhythm down, sound of rustling, sound of leaf, or sound of something rustling. Like scones and stoners. Retail chain with an average store size of 300,000 square feet. Workstation, desk. Iconic Kelly Green, that's what I'm saying. Up. Social media currency, likes. Tiptoe around. Like 2025, but not 2026. Contractor's offer. Bid. Oh, IKEA. There you go. Up. Something. We're not hitting under a minute today. Damn shame. Like scones and stoners? Baked. Alright, fine. Lamau. Up. Plus has to be incorrect then. Sneak. Odd. Also. That would have been awake. Okay. I mean, that's not the worst. Okay, cover our time. Oh, this is a Citizen Sleeper. Citizen Sleeper 2. I recognize that goddamn. Well, that was pretty quick. Artwork. That's a bunch of cards flying everywhere. This is also like widescreen artwork. Shadowverse? No. What is this? It's like a card back I can't really recognize. Is this Tabletop Simulator? Because a table flipped? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's wild. Oh. Okay, there's a person with legs that are braced up. This is Forrest Gump. This is Forrest Gump 2 because he has a hook now. Is this a big sister from BioShock? There's like a named one. So let's see. Okay, big sister is just a character I can guess. It is straight up a big sister. Let's fucking go. The artwork looks so much different than the game. Because I feel like the artwork has more stark contrast, whereas like in the game, everything's kind of like muddied down. But yeah, that's it. The clues they would have gave are mutant and female. That's fair. Keywords: beer, bluff, gambling. Beer, bluff, gambling. Is this... I don't think there's beer in this game, but is it Liar's Bar? No. Survival, bartender, handcuffs. Survival? The poker game Telltale. Oh, fucking poker night at the inventory. I would I would have been down to guess that because I don't know what this is so far. Beer bluff gambling, survival bartender handcuffs. Man, I'm a skip. One bullet, high stakes, dark setting. Is this buckshot roulette? I haven't played this. Okay, yeah, it is. That's cool. I heard from a friend that buckshot roulette's cool. I just never really got around to it, nor did I feel like so compelled, but I mean, that's neat. It like has a very interesting art style, and I don't know, at least vibe-wise, it feels a little bit like Inscription, except, you know, more interesting, kind of. All right, we are guessing the game. Backshot roulette. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's exactly what that was. Backshot roulette. And with that, the game we're going to guess is going to be Dreamlight Valley. Oh, well, we know a lot, actually. Single player, 2022, fantasy action. Everything else is like semi-good or incorrect, but that's a lot knocked out in the first guess. Not to mention Dreamlight Valley is kind of like on everything, it looks like. So like, yeah, some of these got to go. I don't think it's on, well, a 2022 fantasy action game that may have some elements of like RPG or adventure. Fantasy action game? I'm struggling to think. Maybe it was like one of those games that was released on Game Pass during that big year where Game Pass was like, yo, this shit's $1. And then they hooked everyone in and they're like, this shit's $20 now. But like it's in the wave of games where like people got super into Game Pass. Which leads me to believe this might be Xbox, but we'll see. This is also a whole lot of nothing I'm talking about. I could just be wrong. I think... I can't even think of the year. I just got to think of a single player game that's action fantasy. Holy fuck, they got Super Daniel on Game Pass? Holy fuck, dude. They got Peggle 3 too. Hikey, if Peggle 3 was on Game Pass, I would have checked it out. They need to drop that soon. See. What am I doing? Am I stupid? I'm gonna guess Forspoken. It like almost encompassed the themes except open world. It's also a year after, but it is single player. Considering the overlap of platforms here, I have reason to believe it's a PC game. Also, we've binned it down to RPG and adventure, but only one is correct. Let's see. There's other games. Gamebell doesn't even want Forspoken. I mean, shit. I can't think of a lot of people that would. I also feel like, just remarking on Forspoken, I find it so crazy that the lead actress who was like the visual basis and mocap for the main character Forspoken, I believe was also the lead for the live action Resident Evil on Netflix, and it's just like both big projects that bombed so badly. That's kind of a crazy run to have. That might just be like an agent diff, whoever's booking her on these roles, or if she genuinely found like, you know what? These are the ones. And then they just both happen to be like that. I mean, with all the flack that both those projects got, I hope she got a bag. But single-player games with fantasy action. This is tough. How do you feel that not only is Zootopia canon to Resiverse, but Zootopia porn is too? You know, I don't mind that. I just... Do I have feelings about that? Not necessarily. Do I have feelings about the writers thinking that that was, like, apt comedy for, like, anyone? That's also to be seen, right? Because I feel like it's kind of funny in the way that it's absurd. But it makes me wonder, they're like, yo, this is gonna hit. We're writing for a Netflix show. This is gonna be fucking funny. I mean, like, it's not that far off that Zootopia is canon to the universe, and inherently porn of Zootopia would be canon to the universe too. Fantasy action games, I can't even... I feel like this is like taking a test and you just fucking forget everything. I can't even think of a fantasy action game. I just gotta start typing and then scrolling and see. I just put a W here. Fantasy action. Is Avowed? That's 2025. That's actually so recent. It did touch that genre exactly, though. Also, because it's Xbox and PC here, but it's not quite correct, and same with Xbox, or same with PC and PlayStation 5, it just kind of has to be a PC game. So, PC game, strictly. Action adventure, or action fantasy. That's the puzzling part. Also, you know what, Shark? Just as like sort of a consideration to you and how the viewing situation is for you now, I would really like to play Mighty Number 9 with you being able to watch it comfortably. And obviously, like, you know, glad you're here, but would you rather it be played at a time where you're not crippled by, like, the internet? Because honestly, this is akin to me receiving a request to play a game. So honestly, it's kind of up to you. If there's no objections, I would just go on with the schedule as planned, where it's Mighty Number 9 at a peak. Because I think it would be kind of fucked to play the game that you gifted me with you being able to watch it in, like, probably the least ideal condition right now. But let's see. The music has inspired me. Maybe this is Hades too. Maybe I'm wrong. Fuck my stupid Chungus life. Isometric bird view, that's an interesting one to get. Isometric bird view. Action fantasy? Is this Diablo? Or? There's just so much more to Diablo 4 that didn't match. Is this Path of Exile 2? No, I'm just wrong. What the fuck? Turn-based strategy, role-playing strategy, adventure, indie, isometric bird view, single player. Is this Baldur's Gate? 3. Holy shit. I've already blown past people's average guess attempts. Turn-based and strategy. And it's an indie game. What turn-based strategy indie games are there? Is this am I gonna know something? Is this fucking ice something? What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? Oh, is it Frost? Wild Frost? No, not even close actually. Bug Fables. It's not. What? Chained Echoes. A 16-bit fantasy with mechs. That's kind of cool. You know what? This looks pretty neat. I just wish I knew more about it. Holy shit, it's on everything. It's on Linux, it's on fucking Switch, it's on Xbox and PlayStation and all that crud. Wow. Crazy times. Time guesser. Gee, I wonder where this is. I'm guessing Moscow. And the fidelity of this picture is really interesting. I think it's probably in the 2010s. 2015, Moscow. That's a good ass guess. Quite a short amount of time too. This is dead center in Moscow actually, is it? Yeah, red square. So I was actually so off by like 90 kilometers. This is a strong start. My quickest guess ever and probably my strongest start. Okay. Is this Latvia, perhaps? Now, knowing where it is one thing, but knowing when it is, entirely different thing. This picture suggests a lot of different things here with the time and whether or not people had phones. There's like a huge deal of like soft bloom here. Maybe this is like 78. I was 13 years off and it is in Latvia. That's what's up. Still strong guess. Claremont College is a community resource. This is a college recruitment area. Harvey Mudd, DMC, Scripps. And then that's like a poster board. I feel like with jeans like this has to be the 70s. Now we gotta think about Claremont and where the frick that is. Because I'm not gonna act like I know where Claremont is. I'm gonna guess, I mean, I could just be like exposing myself for not knowing squat here. I think Claremont could be somewhere in the Midwest. I'm just running a raw guess. Claremont's in Bakersfield, or no, near Los Angeles. I was 3 years off though. Save for my atrocious guess and lack of knowledge of places in California that aren't near me, this isn't that bad. Xmas came early this year, June 29th, iPhone. These are people camping outside for the release of an iPhone? That truck back there literally says the Bronx, New York. That's gotta be like there. Unless I'm like stupid, which is highly possible. Now the real question is, what iPhone are they camping out for? I don't think people camp out for iPhones like this since the iPhone 10. I think this purely happened for early iPhone releases. He's reading in a magazine with an Epson display or projector? They're reading in orange. That guy's phone is thick as fuck. I'm gonna clock in 2009. 2000. Okay, yep. Oh, the first iPhone. Okay. The 2007. Dog. I guess the Bronx. But the truck is from the Bronx. It's in Manhattan. Wow. That's Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. I feel like this has to be recent. Okay, this is the 1.9 trillion COVID-19 relief final vote. This is during his presidency. And this is live on C-SPAN. I think 2021 is a fair ass guess. Or 2020. Let's not get too loose here. And with that in mind, they're in the White House. So if I'm remembering correctly, the White House is in Washington all the way down there. Or is it all the way up here? No, it's not Seattle, Washington, I don't think. Lock it in. 1 year off. Holy fuck. And my guess is so close to the White House. Wow, this is high-key one of my best ones. That ain't bad. Unfortunately, internet is digging its butt and I gotta head out to the daily grind. Have fun doing dashes on top of dashes and edging your peak. Okay, no problem, Shark. Thank you for coming and chilling with me. Take care. Thank you so much for coming through, Shark. I think in wake of that, I would rather play the game with you around. So in lieu of that, I will be doing Peak. I hope, you know, that makes for a much better experience when you are able to watch it, because I do want to play the game that you bought me with you present. Daily Games. Oh. Well, this hot dog looks beautiful. This hot dog is, I mean, I've seen a white hot dog before. There's a bratwurst with ketchup as written here. But it's not as visually appealing as this guy from Barcelona. Yeah, of course. Chicken parma loaded chips with a fish finger sandwich. I think the parm chips wins. Yeah. Handedly, in fact. Sausage chicken and bacon skewers, and lemon and garlic chicken flatbread. That's a beautiful picture. This is also a very nice scenic picture going on here because it just kind of shows everything. No price data is actually crazy. I can't trust it then. It looks great, but no price data is kind of sketch. Okay, so pepperoni pizza burger, bog standard as you expect. It is a burger with pizza ingredients. The meatball sandwich is as described. This is meatball sandwiched. Meatball singular. I do think the pizza burger wins despite being like double the price. Holy fuck. God damn. 2 pork and cheese pupusas sounds lovely. I think that one's, yeah. We're not getting price pilled here. Vegan barbecue chicken waffle cone. That looks heavenly. The pizza does look pretty good. And this is in Lazio, if that's how you pronounce it. Pizza. Wow. Close though. Steak and chips with chimichurri from England. Okay, England actually doing something with the chips for once. I love that. Sausage, chips, and curry sauce. Well, that is a long sausage in comparison to this fork for sure. And the chips are chipping with some curry sauce. I think people are choosing steak and chips though. Oh, wow. My ass is wrong. Loaded fries with salt, pepper, chicken. That's compelling. Sausage, onions, and Saint Marcelin sauce from France. Le sandwich lyonnaise or lyonnaise. It's got a little wine. I like this meal, but I think this meal has gotten more attention. Oh wow, return here, but I think it still loses to the spicy pulled pork roll because I think most people aren't accustomed to such a sandwich. They want something Scran-like. The Gunna Dog. The Bahama Mama. Bahama Mama needs to retire. Gunner Dog is gonna win. That was a very quick 8 out of 10. I feel like, generally speaking with the Scrandle, am I able to see what I did? Yeah, okay, hold on. Hit play daily and then I look at these. Okay, I can see why I lost this one. I think the Korean barbecue chicken cone. Also, this is probably taken by someone who like works with a stadium because this composition's great. I just thought the pizza would win because it's a freaking pizza. I'm a little miffed about this. I mean, this is double the price, but I do think this is more visually appealing overall than this, but this is a great deal. I think the sausage, chips, and curry sauce is a pretty good deal. But we live. This is better than yesterday, incidentally, so like, I can't complain about that. But shoot. Unfortunately, due to our audience with Shark Wizard not being present for Mighty Number 9, we are changing the script. It is now time for Peak. I need to look up how to spell Alex Honnold's name. Okay. And then category, Pig. Yes, let's launch Peak. I'm absolutely addicted. Huge thank you again to Mad Dog Brand Gaming on Twitch for the very generous gift that has gotten me addicted. I don't think he knows what he's done in gifting me this game. Okay. It's game time. Oh, wow. So, I guess as a reminder for anyone watching this or the VOD, for me, I'm running an RTX graphics card, and yesterday I launched in Vulkan. I was not able to see the cursor in-game, but I was able to see it on OBS. Today I launched it with DirectX, and I'm able to see it. So, a word of advice, I guess. But this is like a highly variable setup that people have got with Peak, because I've seen people with better setups have more interesting things happen. Okay. Let's make ourselves a little... Am I able to get no hat? I need a hat. That's fine. I hope this comes off stable. So for those not in the know, I played quite a bit yesterday. I got pretty far, at least as far as I'm concerned, for playing for like 2 hours. Always ending at the ice area though. So with that in mind, if I'm gonna get stuck at the ice area, I know I can blast past the beginning area, and I think Poison Jungle is generally pretty fine. Alright, let's see what we started with. Big luggage. Airline food is not bad. Energy drink is also not bad. I'll take those. Bandages is pretty good. This is going in the bag. Alright, we gotta find some fruit. Cook it. Oh wow. That was close. Oh no. One more time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And that's going in the bag. Alright, I think we start light and then we work our way up and we get more space in our pack to fill with goodies. I don't think we're at a dire need of food at this point in the game, despite my slight hunger meter. Okay. Boom. Bam. Boom. Okay. Grill makes us a huge gap. We can use that later. Shame I can't cook it, but it is what it is. Yeah, bro, I'm pushing peak. Also, new island today, so compared to yesterday, I'm gonna have to vary my strategy. I'm gonna take a gold or green crisp berry and assume it's good. Nope. Bad, in fact. Pretty bad. It didn't even fix my hunger. That sucks. Okay. I think I know what to do here. Go fast. That's fine. I think bridging that gap with the energy drink is a fine play. And the real question is getting up, because this is so steep. I'm eating crisp berries. I eat it for lunch. Okay. We done packed up our pack. Very good. Yeah, that must be the way to go, huh? Okay. What a quirky route. Interesting luggage. Boom. Me either. Okay. Oh, what? No! Okay. My fault for trying. Oh, yikes. This mounted is a little fucked, huh? I don't think I make this jump. But also, this is my first run of the day, so I can't really say this is, like, that bad. What if I toss my shit up there? I see. I thought it was onto something. Turns out I'm onto wasting my own time. I do think I want to toss my pack again and give that another try. I think that could be helpful for the potential energy usage. Ooh, that's huge. Okay, well, I kind of have to make this jump. Ooh. I'm gaming right now. Are you kidding me? Holy shit. That was clutch. What an insane play. And then we climb up this way. Think. But then how the fuck do I even get further though? I think I kind of fucked myself there. That's tough. Man. What an interesting spot. Maybe I should have went that way. Nah, shit. Red. No! Ouch. Well, that's what band-aids are for. Down but not out. A minor casualty, albeit one I never had to sustain. But that's alright. Calling my shot, we're going that way. Ish. I think I just have to climb straight up, actually. Bad call, perhaps. Try that again. I can't. Wow. Ooh, just out of range. Oh. Ouch. God damn it, dude. We're getting up there one way or another. And that's okay. I mean, this might be a little stupid, but I think I just have to use my band-aid now. Because I've fallen and inflicted so much on myself. Alright, note to self, no green crispberry, that's poisonous. that has to be a route up, because this route was so unfruitful and had zero chance of me moving up without a tool. Raspberry time. Nice. Barely made it to the bridge. And that's our ticket upward. Oh wait. I have to bide my time, use my energy wisely. Okay. This shit is difficult today, bro. Perhaps I need to go to over here and get a tool. But this looks kind of hard. Oh, ouch. I wouldn't mind the potential of going to visit that little luggage to see what's up. Oh, there we go. Okay. Aside from the random poison I took for no reason. Oh. Oh, awesome. This is what it's for. Awesome. I have to go that way, probably. That's killer. I think I gotta run along here, jump there. No, that sucks. I didn't fucking jump. And now I just have a tiny bit less stamina for it. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's massive for us. Remember what I said about fucking crushing the beginning part? That's not happening. Oh. Yup. This fog is dense. Oh. The fog has risen. This is not a bad climb, but it's a very unorthodox path compared to what I thought. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Now we're moving. Oh, and a luggage. I hope there's 10 flares in here. Oh, yes, an actual thing that's useful. Let's go. If this is what I need here, I think the plan is to just energy drink and climb up. Excellent. Beautiful play. Now we just go up here, then up there. First we wait for the Eeper to wear off. Do we just have like airline food and coconut? Yep. Oh, I'm stuck. No, we're not stuck. Let's go. Pubby Shroom, what you do? Nothing. That's also cool. Let's freaking go, dude. I think I can just go up. First, extra energy. Remove our hunger. And just climb the frick up. This way just looks like it has more options. Okay, nice. Continuing. Oh nice, a bridge. Finally. Progress. This might be double the time compared to my usual time for climbing this section, because this section is built so weirdly. At least for today. The seed generation of this particular map is not with us today. Take the bridge down this way, climb up that way, presumably. That's the hope. Any suitcases for me? Any treats for me? No, that's fine. Okay. And then we regain. Boom. Nice. Now it's not so bad. Damn, a single crisp berry? I guess I'll take it. That's where I want to be. And so we slide. I think despite the resource wasting earlier, I did have a pretty thick gamer maneuver, all for me to just come to the other side. Oh, we just straight run up this? Okay. Nice. Alright, section 1 done. If I only see a flare here or a rope, this is going to be quite difficult, I'm not going to lie. Alright, first open up. Pork drink, bandages, not bad. Now what do we get from here? That's pretty good. Cook it. Cook it. Cook it. I think that's as good as it gets. No tools, but good food. I think if I can manage to get a vine and then make it down that way, then I can reward myself with a cooked crisp berry. Because I don't think I need the crisp berry at this moment. Oh, there's a big chest down there. Something could also be done about that. Oh, yes. Oh, yep. Okay, okay. You go in here. You stay with me. In exchange, sports drink. Ooh. Yeah, that's good. And so it rains. So I guess if we're not taking vines anywhere, we just have to find a good place to start going up. Once the rain subsides, I can climb up here. Or I could just climb now. Not bad. The hunger grows low. Boom. Yeah, that didn't destroy the hunger like I hoped, but that was fine. More luggage. Don't mind if I do. Granola. Pretty good. Explorer's luggage. 2 energy drinks? Christ. I mean, I think an energy drink has its use. I think I just have to eat granola now and stow one of these. And then maybe hold one of these. And then for the next big vine I go up, I guess I'm gonna go up really fast. It could be this one. Or I could go up this once the rain is done. I mean, I'd say this is not a race, but it kind of is. Ooh, the shroom? I think I just drop this one, use this, take the shroom. Ooh, just in time. Nice, nice. That's a beehive. I'm a little scared. Okay. Rest. Regain. And we go again. All right. Good progress. Oh. There we go. These spiky guys are going to be kind of tough. I think I have to find something up there to to help this situation. I mean, this is the first time encountering spiky guys. I also still have the shelf mushroom. I have a shelf mushroom and a baton, which is not bad. Question is, how do I use them for this particular craft of like land going on here? Okay, let's test. How does this work? Ah, that hurt. Shocker. Okay, if that shit literally hurts, now what? I think I have to shelf fungus and then baton up there. Yeah. Okay. Airline food. Eat. Okay. Oh yeah. Now we go. No. It's raining. But that's what the baton is for. I think this was an excellent call. And for when the rain subsides, I think we're gonna make it. Please. Oh. Oh. Okay, this is difficult. Ooh. Okay, let's drop and plant again, huh? Oh, ouch. Okay, whatever. Oh wait, this is infinite stamina, huh? Wait. I think I just have to do that. This kind of supersedes the need for a baton if I have infinite stamina. But that just was a plan I didn't foresee. Oh. What a tragic situation I'm in. Oh. Ah. Dastardly. I'm not sure if dropping everything would help. Ah. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here, why not? And then, bam. And then, we go no backpack. And then we grab baton. And then we go up that way. Oh. 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 Oh, God. Damn, this jungle got hands. I mean, just not needed. Oh, I think I probably could have taken the vine up. Stupid. But by taking the vine up, I'm not necessarily assuring myself another route up, right? And then a rest here. And then we climb up to that vine, question mark. What does that do for us, you know? I think... Oh no. It's over, isn't it? Oh. What a cursed run. I mean, maybe I can use this run to investigate fruit. Boys. Yes. Yep, and this is all the way down here. Yep. I'll just allow poison to consume my soul. Ah. Unlucky. I think a new seed is definitely going to help. I really gave that one a try. But new items definitely has to be the move here. All right. Back at it again at Krispy Kreme. Let's see what we can get in terms of new items upon crashing. Okay. Oh shit, this is immediately better. Are you kidding me? And what's in here? This is good. I think for as helpful as cooked food could be, I just want to run and go in. We just go at the left. Okay. Suitcase, what's inside? Granola bar, not bad. More food. Ouch. Okay. And then we go up. And then we go up. Yep. Hmm. Oh, that's the way up. I'm just really far. Oh. Oh, lolly. Hmm. I think I gotta save my rope cannon for the jungle because that shit was wild. I know there's shelf mushrooms to be found in the jungle, so I gotta use a couple of those and then rope cannon my way up to the hardest part. Oh! Wow. That could have been bad. Oh, Python. Big luggage. Oh, shit. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I think we're good. Just in case, what's near? Okay, I could use this like literally right here. Or I'm in the same predicament as earlier. I think I throw this that way. Never mind. Goodbye, energy drink. It would have been cool. Now we go up. No need to like be up here actually. Huh. Boom. And then we hopefully make it up there somehow. You're... up here. These tiny little nooks and crannies are going to be the foothold. I have to get to that side somehow. Maybe it's an early baton. Because I have 2 rope cannons, so I can't be afraid of using an item, right? This might be an early baton angle. And we just climb the rest. Yep. That was barely enough. Save for my hunger being the minus factor there. Excellent. Oh no. Can I just stand here? Oh, fuck yeah. Yup. Okay. I want to be there. Diagonal climb. Oh no. I don't know. I got away from my energy. That would have been bad. Boom. Okay. Oh, well, I'm up here. I gotta be over here. And then we get to Bridgetown over here. And then that's our ticket up. There we go. I would really like to think this is significantly less time than the previous run, but it feels like almost the same. Tuck in. Walk up. Cool. And we hit. Oh yeah. Or well, I could just go back there actually. Being here doesn't advance me. Yep. Good, good, good. That way. Okay, okay. Yep, this is beginning to feel familiar. Go to the bridge, go to the fog, climb up the fog, and finish the area, presumably. No fall damage was kind of crazy there. All right. We have our direction. The goddamn toughest first peak climb thus far. And we come away with still 2 rope cannons, a lollipop, and like 2 airline foods. If we can find another tool, we can definitely just use a rope cannon or 2 for the preceding area. At least that's what my hope is. What do you got for me? Oh, that's pretty good. You're all? An anti-rope cannon. This is very interesting. We can keep that. We have a baton. 2 different types of rope cannons, and food that we can definitely save. I'm gonna have to assume airline food as a full meal is equivalent or slightly less than the cooked marshmallow. I think what I might do is cook this. Take that out. Put this in. Eat. That's beautiful. All right. Now I think our attack, we got too messed up here. I think we have to start in the broader area over here. And we have so many tools at our disposal that we can work with here. So many of these thorny areas though. I think I plot by going to a cliffside closer to the vines here, and then wait for the rain. And then once the rain subsides, we make our move. Okay. The rain is kicking in. Oh, this shit foggy as hell. Gotta take a freaking risk. Fuck yeah. Ooh. That was close. That was like water bucket levels of closeness. Ooh. I think I ideally want to be up here, but that's also so much random shit to get lost in. I think we just go right here. We just stick with our gut. Because last time I got so lost and used so many resources. Energy recoup, climb up there. Uh-oh, it's raining. But we have just enough. And then maybe a pop an airline food. This is all very questionable. Maybe I take a chance and see what's on that side. I could get invisible walled though. That would be unfortunate. This feels scalable, but I think I need more to do it. Oh, what an insane L. I had everything. I don't know why I did that. That's so sad. Today's just not our day. That's okay. Do I have another climb in me though is the real question, right? I'm just a little... I mean, I could. Much to consider. Let's take a peep. See what's up. Oh my gosh, it's Madog Brand. Hello. Welcome in. I just completely botched another climb. I originally planned on playing Mighty Number 9, but unfortunately I feel like it would be better if Shark was around, but his internet's pretty bad right now, so I decided to get back on the peak grind. I had 2 rope cannons, an anti-rope cannon, and a baton, and I fell and died. Came back from a sleepy-ass nap and Spectre S Game Ring is live. I am live. It was such a god setup, bro. It was so insane, and I just feel so stupid. Also, the seed for today is fucked. Like, I was debating whether or not I had another climb in me. I could, at least purely to show you how the structure of this world is for today. But also, I hope you're having a great Saturday. It sounds like you had a great nap at the very least. Also, for some reason, yesterday when I loaded it in Vulkan, I couldn't see my cursor. Today, DirectX 12, I can see it. Very weird stuff. Okay. Vulkan's just kind of asked for no reason. I don't know why. I just assumed it was fine, but you know. Oh shit. Good food. No equipment, but good food. But yeah, I didn't even get to the ice mountain today. It's just been the main mountain, like the starting peak, and then Poison World. And Poison World is especially fucked because like almost every large vine that you could have walked on is now spiky. This shit is kicking my ass, brother. This is also built so, like, there is a way up there. Like, those bridges are just like the easiest way up. It's just the starting half is really, really tough without equipment. Like, this is like a wall. They cooked us today. They sure did. But we persevere. I can dream for another godlike run like last time before I wasted it all. So the main goal is that way. But I need to like worm in somewhere. But shoot, aside from that, it's been chilling. It's been cooling. We had a dramatically good time guesser earlier. I think my ending score was 41k. It was kind of cooking for a minute, not gonna lie. Some locations got me fucked up. And then Scrandle was an 8 out of 10. One of them kind of questionable, being one of the ones I lost. But I'm not tripping too hard because it's better than I did yesterday. So there was that. But all in all, Time Guesser is crazy hard for me at least. Time Guesser can be definitely hard. I do think it's fun to speculate, especially if I'm wrong. But I think it is definitely tough to point out certain details. I like to think I know shit, but you know, I am streaming on Twitch, so like the likelihood of me knowing shit is like so low. Oh. Oops, not enough stamina. My fault. I think we gotta get that way. Okay. But yes, I'm not exactly sure what the time difference between us is. I think it might even be like semi-late for you right now. But I hope you had some good grub. You had a fulfilling Saturday, presumably. Scrubs was had, spent time cutting grass and shit. That's a vibe. Yard work be like that, but hey. You got some tunes in. Lay all the grass. That's good. Ouch, that hurt. This bridge led to a tree. That's awesome. Okay, yeah, we have to traverse the fog. Oh, rope cannon. We have to go into this fog, and then that leads to the easy way up. From my previous 2 attempts, I've learned. Okay. Boom. We're in a fine enough state to climb this. Oh shit. I accidentally played dead. I accidentally played dead. No, 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 no. Wow. Okay, pressing R was the wrong move. Oops. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is crazy that I lived. I mean, the climb is also right there. Thank God. I was a little too lucky. I can't say I would have experiences like that again. Oh yes. Now the real dilemma. That bridge. Oh, it's not even a dilemma, I just gotta go around. Didn't know your live today was out. Yo, what's up, Mars? Welcome in. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, it was very spontaneous today. It was a little bit of a dulls, and then originally Mighty Number 9, but then I figured I would put that off at least until Shark was able to watch it proper. Because he was the one who graciously gave me the Mega Man likes. And now I'm climbing. But I hope you had a great Saturday, Mars. Okay. We're making good moves. I think I go up here. Oh, I got no poison from that? Crazy style. It was a little spontaneous today. I just posted that I was gonna go live in like at the time it was like 4:30 PST, and it was like 45 minutes. So it was really short notice. I just wasn't sure when I was gonna be free to. But we coolin'. There we go. That might be the route. I think we have enough. We have to tap slightly into our extra energy here. If slightly, I mean all of it. I'm gonna eat this. Okay. That was a little risky. But we make it. And then we just go up. Oh! Okay, hold on. I'm getting a little too crazy here. I think we just climb up this way. There's no need to complicate it or make it too cute. We just go up this way. There was another route I was running through earlier. So this route is just like unintentionally really hard. Really like the dailies bits. How was it today? It was actually quite interesting. Okay. NYT mini crossword puzzle. It kind of had hands. It was over a minute. Game duel was fine. As in, like, all aspects of game duel was fine. Not really much to report. I think the big thing was time guesser being kind of crazy. Out of the 50,000 potential score I could get, I think I got like 41,000. And I was answering pretty quick and loose. Grando, I got 8 out of 10. And I feel like it was funny because there were a couple of repeats. But so far it was alright. I don't think it was like... It was a high in terms of score, but I would say in terms of excitement, it's a different story, right? Okay, now we're at Bridgetown, which is where it becomes easy mode. We just take these bridges up. Okay. That bridge up there. Or I can just climb straight up. That would also be preferable. Oh yeah, a couple of time guessers were gimmies today. One of them was literally Joe Biden and Kamala Harris wearing masks in the White House, observing the COVID-19 stimulus vote. So that was within 2 years of my margin, and that was like within a mile of where I guessed, because they're in the fucking White House. And then what else was like abundantly obvious? There was one in the Moscow Red Square, because it was literally in front of the Kremlin and everyone was wearing like Russian soldier attire. So I feel like those were kind of gimmies. Today was like nice, but I don't know how well earned it was. I keep pressing R. Earlier I almost died because I pressed R. I just have to like unbind it at some point probably. I feel like it's a holdover from other games. Also, I've been looking at the Twitch achievements because like they call them achievements because of the fucking gamer platform, but it's really like the statistics benchmarks, or not benchmarks, but like landmarks for like road to affiliate. I don't know what counts as a Twitch account because I technically have 25 followers, but it tells me 23. So either 2 are inactive and they don't count, or there's something with those, and I don't know what it is. Where am I going? It's peculiar. Maybe they don't want me to win. I wouldn't be too surprised that this platform has a something going on. I won't say what. I wanted to climb up there, but I think I would fall. I think I have to take that way. Okay. Oh, another thing. In Time Guesser, there was this picture of people waiting on the street, and it was a lady near a Christmas tree waiting for a release, and it said Christmas came early, June 20-something for the iPhone, and it was people waiting outside for the first iPhone release, so that was within like 2 years. The thing that fucked me up was that there was a truck that said Bronx, New York on it, so I guessed the Bronx, but it was actually Manhattan. So that was a little bit of a throw off, but it was still really close. Okay, first peak slain. I think if I fuck up this peak, I wouldn't mind returning to a duel I hadn't done. Oh, I just got an achievement for climbing 5,000 meters. Great. That just means I've tried a lot. Because, like, I didn't do movie grid, and I don't always do movie grid, because sometimes I'm not always confident in my guesses. Also, anti-rope cannon, crazy. But who knows? You could either pray for my victory as I make it up this incredibly difficult structure, as you can see, or you can pray for my downfall and we can get a dole that I hadn't done today. Okay, so as I was mentioning earlier, unfortunately, some of the vine locations are all fucky. And also, look at all the spikes. I say look at all the spikes. Fog comes in. When the rain subsides, you will see the spikes. I do think this and the next one are the hardest levels if you can crack these teacups. You know what? I feel that. I'm just so scared of what the ice level could be because I feel like the seed from the start. I feel like the seed from the start is like just generally harder. Like, what is this? Look at all this. This is like Green Hill Zone if Sonic was about to die. Okay. Okay. There's a vision here. Energy drink can get me up a pretty steep one. I just need to pick the right one. The Green Hill Zone that kills you big style. Yeah, Green Kill Zone. Sonic goes through this loop, he's dead. Rings everywhere. This might be the shit you had to clean up in your yard, Mad Dog. Might be right. Shit. Okay, we're hungry. And that's not a problem. I'm gonna take this. And I'm gonna put this away because I don't want to mess with that. I eat this. Thingy nettles were about when I was trimming that shit. Yeah, I mean, it did. That shit hurt. I think I take this and then I climb up. Take this and I climb up. No. No. That's what bandages are for. I was onto something, and then I was very quickly onto nothing. Oh. Dastardly ass area. Okay. We get a foothold here, though. Not like it's a zero mobility day. Oh, wow. Okay. No spikes. That's good. Regain. Climb that way. All right. Oh, okay. A suitcase, that's nice. 2 flares per chance. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. There's some chances here that we can take. We have quite a bit of healing that can come clutch insane style. This is right. This is true. I don't know if I'm the type to suture my own wounds. I mean, shoot. I think given the time and place, probably. Whether or not you would want to be that person right now, that's different. I think the situations make us. Oh no. No, that's so far. That's so much farther than I thought. So yeah, as you said, the healing did come clutch insane style. Dude. What is this? I'm gonna keep it a stack. We're just taking this up. I'm done. Okay. We've made it up. It started raining. That's good. That's awesome, in fact. I think we can make it up there and tightrope up. You know, it came damn close, Mad Dog. You're not wrong. I don't think there's any shot I make it up this big obelisk above me without the rope. Extra energy, please. So if I wanted to go up there, I would have to just shoot it like here. Dude. Rope, become erect. It's kind of moving. That's as good as it gets. I can't expect much more. I may have to rest my ass on some prickly needles. Oh, ouch. Ouch. Ah! I'm a fool. I'm foolish. I'm just simply foolish. Why would I ever believe in something like this? I think I wait for the poison to wear off. I eat this meal, this succulent in-flight meal with beans and potato and bread, and then I climb past with my extra energy. But first I must wait for the rain to seep into my wounds and for the poison to enrapture my body. We may not see it, but half my body is purple now. Does poison normally wear off? Or do I need an antidote? No, it's wearing off slowly. Okay. The fight for my bodily stamina. And the fog rises. Yep. I think it might rain 1 to 2 more times before the poison is fully gone. So... Uh-oh. I get to admire this Bing Bong Airlines thing. Standing on the nettle move was peak, but the angle made you shift about and take way more poison damage. That's unfortunate. I really thought I could stand and regain some ground, but I was just taking like double poison that like consumed my bar. I think the angle is that we do climb up at the end of this rope and head up that way. That is my idea. I think I just have to be ultra decisive about this. I'm waiting for the next time it rains to move on. If I do it now, I think it's going to do a mid-climb. Until then, I can admire my rye bread with legumes. Okay, after this rain subsides, we climb. I think we also get a huge boon of extra energy. It kind of looks like a whole potato, but it has like macaroni shapes on it. For schmaxing. It has a plowman's breakfast. Oh. Regen that. Let's go, let's go! What was that? No, what was that? I'm not doing that until I get my full energy. That was crazy. Okay. Go, go, go! I think we just keep going up. Oh. Okay, 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 okay. Oh! Fuck my stupid Chungus life. You. This is hellish. This map is insane. I've never seen this many spikes before. Not the time percent of soundtrack. Ugh. What else but to continue? Can I rest on this ledge? Of course not, of course not, of course not, fucking course not. Okay, okay, okay. I'm committed to this because I already used the anti-rope. I think if I put the anti-rope here, it would have just had that much more space for me to climb, but I actually don't know if that affords me the full stamina to get over this ledge. And even if I get over that ledge, what is going on here? That was a good grab, but I'm just so numb. Okay, do I have anything left? I have a bandage. Okay, you hear that. You hear what's going on. I'm not doing this. Wakanda forever. Okay. I feel like ancient soldiers that had to run under the cover of rain, except inverted. I'm gonna see if I can try and stay here. Oh. Yeah, that hurts too much. I wish to give up. This might not be the play, my lads. I had so much hope for this, but damn, this map had hands today. Holy shit. It's a tough map. Okay. Well, I'm gonna close peak, and we're gonna do movie grid. New island in 14 hours, thank Christ. Maybe there's a hidden way that's easier, but this one's scuffed bigly. It's kind of crazy style, because I feel like I really wish there was a clear way in, but it just It just looks like a giant fuck ass wall. Category change complete. Okay. So, movie grid. It's gonna be a little diffy. We've got actors, vertical grid, and then we have our categories. Or no, wait, actors horizontal, categories vertical. Categories, title starts with an I or a P, and it ignores articles, so like the imitation game counts because the I is an imitation. Right. 3 or more word title, hyphenated words count as one word. And then release year date. So first off, we have Daniel Kaluuya, known in many movies. Dakota Johnson. Some of us know her in one big recent movie. Chris Evans, that's Captain America and Knives Out Man. So let's see. I think my toughest is going to be Dakota Johnson because I only know her in recent memory from Madam Web. Actually, okay. From my recollection, there is a movie that came out this year with Dakota Johnson, Chris Evans, and someone else in their 3-way lead because it's like a woman who plays matchmaker, but she also gets caught between 2 guys and like is wondering which one to go with, right? I need to figure out that name. That goes here. Madam Web goes here. Yep, there we go. So, Daniel Kaluuya. He was in... He was in Nope. Chris Evans. Is Knives Out... Okay, he was not in Glass Onion, I don't think. He was in Knives Out, but it's not long enough of a name. A is within this letter article thing, so... Knives Out. Lots of Knives Out. Plenty of Knives Out. The Knives Out. Let's see. 3 more word title. I mean, I could cheat and do Captain America, Winter Soldier or some shit. Or Avengers Infinity War, or one of those. Dakota Johnson's been in other movies. I just find it such a shame that I only remember her recently for Madam Web. That sucks. Also, Madam Web is probably one of the most disorienting experiences I've ever had cinematically watching it because of the way it's shot. It feels so weird. Oh, I watched it. Bro, I had to fly to visit family in Europe, and I watched some movies on the plane, including Madam Web. I don't get nauseous on planes. That movie made me nauseous. It's actually disorientingly shot because of the way things pan between each other and also just like the way things are framed sometimes. It's so weird. And also there's just like all this like random setup because like for the Spider-Man lore, it's pretty simple, right? There's a spider that bites Peter Parker, he gains powers. Madam Web, in a very similar respect, she gets bitten by a spider, I think, but then also helped out by like a Mayan spider tribe. And then they have all that shit happen. And then I guess Uncle Ben was a paramedic that worked with Madam Web. And like, you know, they heavily allude to the fact that like, you know, oh, Uncle Ben, you know, when are you gonna settle down and whatever, implying that he's gonna be in the position to be like Peter's like guardian at some point, plus marry Aunt May. But all that aside, the point, it's also just like the dialogue is so odd. Everything about the movie is so odd. That's all I gotta say. I had to watch it in segments on the plane. Oh, I gotta get a guess on the board. I think this is it. Oh, I know exactly what to do. Boom. Madam Web had ego death after taking ayahuasca and is now a master of the spider arts. Kinda. That's not a bad summary. Is this the movie that I'm thinking of? He just simply isn't in that movie. I might be racist to white women. Which, in comparison to the many other things I could be, I suppose I will take that. It happens to the best of us. Right. I'm glad you understand. This kind of implies that I have to get the rest of Daniel Kaluuya correct. It's just like, okay, his biggest thing for this title, nope, right? Was he also in Get Out? He was. He's this guy. He just shaved. He grew a lot of hair after Get Out. The 3 award title for Daniel Kaluuya movie. Okay, I'm trying to remember. I think there was an issue with Daniel Kaluuya where he got with someone that everyone thought was like part of a cult, and like she'd like basically managed his whole career, and everyone thought that was weird as fuck. And it makes me wonder, did that happen during the shooting of Black Panther Wakanda Forever or a different movie? I might just have to rip a guess because I only have 2 left. Okay. Didn't happen there. Ah, dude. What other movies has he fucking been in? Aside from fucking 2 Jordan Peele movies. I know he's been in a big one. I'm actually so lost on what fucking happened with Dakota Johnson's movies. I don't know. I might just have to give this up. I feel like 2 of 3 for Daniel Kaluuya is fine. Madam Web is kind of the big ticket one here. And this is enough for Chris Evans. Rather unfortunate dill today. Judas and the Black Messiah. She was in 50 Shades of Grey, I forgot! Wow. Oh, Snowpiercer, yeah, that is something that came out too. Captain America Civil War, that is 4 words. He was in Kick-Ass, I had no idea. I like how, to get the rarest correct guesses, you either have to know someone's random ass role in a movie like this, or to have watched incredibly shit movies. Because that's kind of the only way you nail these obscure ones. Man, what a crazy career. I think Dakota Johnson got an insane bag from doing the 50 Shades of Grey movies, and then did Madam Web and is just killing. Wow. You gotta be some kind of film addict for these. I feel that. I mean, like, that reminds me of when I was watching Northern Lion, namely, do Cine Noodle. I feel like I like movies a lot, and I think I could do some Cine Noodle, but I don't have that level of movie knowledge, you know? Like, I think I'm in my lane here doing Movie Grid because it's just guessing, and it's 1v1, like me versus the game, not 1v1 me versus some other dude who watches 10 times as many movies as me. And I just feel like I am a movie enjoyer, but like, you know, there's liking movies and then whatever the fuck I know got going on. He does have an insane mind palace to pull from. Like, I think the fact that he can name very explicit roles from movies and like quote them entirely, he likes movies a lot. On the same note of movies, let's see. All right, there's another movie game. This is called Framed. You're taking one frame of a movie and trying to guess, and if not, you're supplied different frames. So, I can't zoom in really, can I? Kinda. What an interesting looking movie. Is this historic? Possible. Is this like, I'm just gonna take a wild guess. Is this The Green Knight? Torches on the wall and like smooth ass stone. This is a box hidden in the shadows. Yeah, they done made a green Batman. I have to like lean up because the gamma on my screen is not enough for me to see what's going on in the picture. This is a cube in a stone room, lights on top, sunlight peeking through the holes on the side, right? What's going on here? Is this... What is this? Is this some fucked up, like, non-historic movie, but, like, set in the past and it's, like, supernatural? Is this, like... Is this the Scorpion King? Or is it just called Scorpion King? My brother in Christ? There's a film called The Cube, I think. Not listed here, though. Babel. This is historic for sure. Is this like... Ooh. Is this... This is not Gladiator. I don't think Gladiators looked like this. I think this might be like... Beowulf. There's also just straight up movies that aren't listed. Is it called Rome? Not Joker, not Memento, it's not Popeye, it's not RoboCop, it's not Rocky. For sure not Rocky, it's not Braveheart. Isn't that fucked up? It's just like, yo, it's this, it's just not there. They make you feel stupid for even thinking about it because it's not a listed option. Oh, this is Troy? Oh, this is Hollow Knight for sure, right? Yeah, this is live action Hollow Knight, dude. I should have known. Yeah, what is this? I don't think I got any closer to knowing what this is, seeing this man wear this. A Bug's Life. It is not A Bug's Life. I feel like it's something we've never seen, but something we've definitely heard of, and we're like, it's that movie? I feel like Kingdom is in the name somewhere. It's dead ass not here. Kingdom of Heaven? This is somewhat familiar. Get that song. What is this? Is this 300? Rise of an Empire? Oh. That's Henry Cavill. What movie is this? Is this? Yeah, this is Superman, right? This is Superman for sure, right? I don't know what this is. What has Henry Cavill been in? That's not The Witcher and not Superman. Achilles. There's no movie called Achilles. Hercules? Immortals? Top 10 get titles for guest 6. Yeah. We were kind of on it in terms of like where we were at headwise, but like Immortals, I have not seen this movie. What's the poster challenge? Right. This. I have to watch an ad to get access to the poster challenge? Cringe. Title shot challenge. Now, this is something. 1988. This is the shot where the title comes into the movie. Genre, director, and cast come later. Oh. This is a Minecraft painting if I've ever seen one. Is this? I'm about to make a stupid guess. Is this Donnie Darko? Comedy romance? Comedy romance? In 1988? Is this Shallow Hal? It's Legally Blonde. Is this oh, we're gonna comedy romance in 1988. What a unique spot. I just gotta throw guesses out. Comedy romance. Big. John Landis. I can't tell you if I know who that is. I chose a bad game. I ain't gonna front. I thought I knew nothing at Movie Grid. Dog. It's like that picture of that guy that's like day 12 on the job and he just like hands on his hips looking at a server with all these wires coming out, not doing shit. That's me right now. Dog, I don't know. Storage of the Jungle. Not even listed. The Jungle Book. Oh, this is the title drop being the words here? Castaway? No. That would be Tom Hanks. That's just a stupid guess. Contrary to all these other guesses, which were not stupid. I have to decipher what these words are. Nope. Something. It's two-word title, comedy romance, John Landis, 1988. C or G in the first word, definitely. I see that for sure. Am I stupid? Oh wait, that's director John Landis. Eddie Murphy? Eddie Murphy? Well, it's 1988. So like early Eddie Murphy. Coming to America? Wow. Red Dawn is incredibly funny to guess for this. Apocalypse Now as well. This is just not Apocalypse Now, despite it being a forest. There are not going to be helicopters flying over shooting people. Yeah, I don't think anyone knew what this was. At least I'm not alone. Christ, dude. Oh, jeez. Let's see here. Perhaps one more duel. And I think Minnie's going to be streaming soon, so I would like to raid into Minnie. That would be fun. Now the question is, what type of duel? What toll have I not exhausted? Or, well, there's food guesser. Let's run it. This is semolina grains, olive oil, onion, garlic, tomatoes, chickpeas. Okay. Harissa optional. Saffron optional. Coriander optional. Okay, okay, okay. Other pictures. Is... Okay, so it's not guessing the food, it's guessing where it's from, right? I'm gonna have to do a rough guess. Is this from Turkey? Also, yes, this is what the family in RE7 serves you, and then you look back again and it's all gray. Turkey. Where's Turkey? Warm. Is this... If it's not fucking Turkey. It's warm and it's south of Turkey. Southwest-ish of Turkey. I feel like I've had this before, I just don't know where it's from. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Berkux is the name. Berkux. Now I must profile the food based on its name. That's just strategy. Not because of my implicit biases. Now the real question is, where could this be? Armenia. It could be... Well, okay. It's close when I guess Turkey, and that is from Asia. So this is like another Asia adjacent spot. Oh wait. I have one last guess. The UAE. It's from a lot of places, but it's also mainly Europe, or not Europe, Egypt, Morocco, and Libya, and Tunisia. Okay. 5 guesses, that's pretty bad on my part. Very interesting. North African dish. Popular in Algeria and Tunisia. Wow. The fact that there's so many popular answers too, because it's from multiple places, I kind of fucked up. Alpaca meat. Agua y manto, goldenberry. Alpaca meat's such an interesting leader for this. This looks good as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if you like tune the photo, you could give these fries some color. Agua, is that not Spanish for water? Right. Agua y manto sauce. So I'm guessing it's like the juice of the berry, perhaps. But that also points to potentially South American origin, perchance. Paraguay. It's north of Paraguay. Bolivia. It borders Bolivia. Alpaca and salsa de agua y manto. Okay. On the border of Bolivia. Argentina. Nope, we're further. Guyana. Nope. American guesses where foreign food is fails miserably. Grenada. Peru. Well, that should have become a little more obvious to me. I guessed everywhere but Peru. In a straight line, actually. That's kind of impressive in its own way. Ooh. Ground chicken, garlic, brown sugar, vinegar, soy sauce, salt, black pepper, paprika, annatto powder, pork fat optional, chili, red chili flake. Okay. This does look good. Dish is a savory and slightly sweet sausage made from ground chicken, seasoned with garlic, vinegar, and various spices. Packed in small casings, it is known for its distinctively rich and garlicky flavor with a hint of sweetness. Now, this is typically enjoyed for breakfast or brunch with rice and fried eggs. That feels very Southeast Asian. Cambodia. Warm. Any Philippines? Oh yeah, chicken longanisa. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sausage for breakfast. Yes, sir. Let's fucking go. Awful score. Abysmal score, really. Half the average score of the day, actually. But that's okay. I'll live. I'll freaking live. Well, that's been quite fun. And it's just in time. It appears... It is tough ones today. I will say, earlier in the stream today, flying colors. End of the stream could have left some to be desired, but all my morale was taken away from me by that incredibly fucked up peak map. That is the excuse I'll be using. But anyways, I do think that was a great place to stop. Also, great timing as Minnie has started streaming. So I believe that is where we're going to go. Stream end. And this art you see here, courtesy of Shark Wizard Gaming, got a skeb of me and my current Street Fighter 6 main Jamie having a little drink together. That was very cool. Shouts out to Shark. Anyways, I hope everyone has had a great Saturday. Glad that you guys could drop in and spend some of it with me. And we'll see if we can raid Minnie. Raid Minnie B. But shoot, thank you everyone for coming through. It's been lovely. And let's see. You were to stream even if I only caught a bit. Thank you for coming, even if only for a little bit. It was very fun. I'm glad to have you. And thank you again for the peak game. I was saying earlier in the stream, I don't think you know what you've done giving me peak, because I will grind it offline. I think you've reinvigorated something in me without knowing it. Thank you for that. But yep, I hope everyone has a great Saturday evening or Saturday night. And if you're going to go through the mini, show Minnie some love. I don't necessarily have a raid message, but y'all know what to do. Take it easy.